I'm going to show you how to make my world famous cauliflower mashed potatoes. And this is something that you can make for the holidays that is such an amazing substitute for traditional mashed potatoes, because traditional mashed potatoes have a lot of carbs and starch and just altogether not really that good for you, but they have a really comforting and delicious flavor. So we want to replicate that flavor, but do it in a way that is healthy and nutritious and low calories. So what we do, and if you've been to any health restaurants, they do this a lot, is we use cauliflower instead of potatoes. And if you look up the nutrition facts on cauliflower, it has virtually no calories, and it actually has a good amount of like folate and different kinds of minerals and nutrients. So here's a cauliflower, and I've already washed it, and we're just going to chop this up into kind of small pieces. It doesn't have to be that small, because what we're going to do is we're going to steam it until it's all soft. And another option you can actually do is make this raw. And if that's your choice, then instead of the steaming, just skip that part and we'll put it directly into the Vitamix. And we're going to make this in the Vitamix, because the Vitamix not only does it mix things up, but it also kind of heats them up. So it adds a little bit of heat. But if you're cooking for a traditional family and they prefer their mashed potatoes steaming, a little bit of hot and yummy like that, then I'm gonna show you how to make it in the traditional way, where it's gonna be, cooked, and it works both ways, especially the way I do it. So we'll just put it all in this pan, and so if you're gonna cook it, you're gonna put it in the pan just like this, and we're gonna add some water. And I just kind of fill the pan halfway with water, and it depends. If you're cooking for a lot of people, then you're going to need to make a lot. So you could probably even go with 2 heads of cauliflower or something like that. Depends on how much you need. But if you just need, enough for a few people, then 1 head of cauliflower will be more than enough for at least about 4 people. So think about 1 head for every 4 people. If you need to feed 12 people, then 3 heads. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to put this on the stove. Alright, I'm back, and we have our cauliflower. It is all in the Vitamix. And I'm just going to add a few ingredients, and I want to give you some options. If you are vegan, we're going to leave out the yogurt. But if you do dairy, this is an interesting one because it's Greek yogurt, if you can kind of see. And Greek yogurt is extra thick. It's got a lot of probiotics, and it's high in protein. So 1 serving has 24 grams of protein, which is a really, a lot. That's more than most people get in a day, But it's a good amount. So half of this container is 1 serving. And we can put that right in here with the cauliflower. We're going to make the cauliflower mashed potatoes. The other option is, and we'll put this anyway, but I'm going to put some of this coconut milk. Or you could also do almond milk, soy milk, hemp milk. Any of those are really good options. You don't want to put too much because you don't want them to be runny. So I would say about, 1 cup of the liquid to 4 cups of the cauliflower. And we're going to put some sea salt. So again, I love to use my pink sea salt, Himalaya. And we won't put too much, but probably about a teaspoon is good. A teaspoon, and if you like it saltier, go for it. And then we're going to put some fresh whole cloves of garlic. So I already cut these up. You can see them. I'm just going to put 2 nice ones in there. It's going to be real garlicky with 2, especially because it's a raw garlic. This is really good for you. It's great for your cells. It's great for reducing inflammation, which is an anti-carcinogenic technique that you want to adopt into your lifestyle. And then the only other thing is, if you want, you can add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So we have some Parmesan, and this is fresh ground. If you want, you can add that, and it makes it really taste authentic, like mashed potatoes. So There we go. And we're going to put the lid on. This is so simple. The other thing that you might want to consider adding is a little bit of black pepper and some olive oil or hemp seed oil, which I love. So these are two different options for oil. I like this one. It's for women. So this one has primrose, flaxseed, and it has isoflavones and it has a little bit of rosemary, so flavor to it. And then this one's just hemp. But both of these have omega-3, 6, and 9, so those are really good. They're great for your hormonal balance and also for reducing inflammation and all sorts of things that are very anti-aging. And since they're raw, we're just going to put them in here in the raw form, and so it'll maintain the integrity of the nutrients. So this is very key to the whole thing. So you don't want to put too much because it does have a flavor and some people don't really like the flavor. But you can put olive oil, and that's one that people love the flavor. So it just depends on your preference. You know, I like the flavor of these ones. So we're going to put those, and I'm going to leave out the yogurt for now, and I'll put it in later maybe for my friends. But we'll just try it without the yogurt and try to keep it more on the vegan side, even though it does have the Parmesan, but it's going to be really good. So we have it all done, and here we are with our mashed potatoes. And they're a little bit garlicky, so if you don't like it very garlicky, put less. Don't put two cloves, just one. And they're so good. Yummy. Enjoy! Here's the mashed potatoes. Yummy!